Well.
So for our next battle, we shall finally be doing this paralogue. One that I have been very much looking forward to. It's time for Great Heroism! Now, I have got a brief glimpse of Percy in...
Here, Ace!
Oh, there he is. Okay. I had a brief glimpse of him, but yeah, he's not quite what I imagined. Also, yeah, he is voiced by Pitt, I do know that. Aww. It is not justice to leave your son unvisited.
Golly, thanks a bunch!
Oh, you totally are, Pitt. So, he has a sidekick Ace. Oh, no. Don't be an idiot, Percy! Ah, there he is.
Percy!
Huh. Exactly. Then again, he is fighting a war at the moment. Arch Nemesis? Okay, then.
Never fear! Ha!
What?
Ha! What? Evil has met its match!
Gazak?
No! Evil has met its match! What? Oh, well...
Hey, that is a heroic chin of heroism.
Back, evildoer!
Oh no. Misunderstanding time! Oh, wow.
Charge! Ah!
Well, that certainly did. Wow, his own son wants to get him killed. That is pretty harsh. So... Wow, that's a big map. Whoa, that's a huge map! And it's a route chapter! We got a ton of lance users, some with defense seal. So, definitely a good opportunity. Also, some axe users. So, definitely a chapter kind of meant for Arthur. And most likely his son. What does that do? Intimidate area foes, forcing them to flee. Interesting. Oh my... What?! He's the boss?! He's the boss of Arthur's own... What?! Okay... Well... So, he's a wyvern rider... And he's the boss of his own father's paralogue. And his luck is already capped thanks to his mother. And his stats are actually pretty good to start out with. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Aha! It seems males can still inherit Demoiselle in this game. Wait a second. Yeah, I guess passing down max HP plus 5 is pretty good. But what else could I have... I forgot about that. That's annoying. What else could I have passed down from Elise? Oh, only resistance plus 2. Yeah, I prefer Demoiselle. Basically, I'm thinking of this as sidekicks within 2 spaces, suffer -2 damage. Wow, so he's the boss of... Wow. That was unexpected. I expected Gazark to be the boss, but... Now, I actually do know about Gazark. I'm pretty sure Gazark is a capturable boss in this game. He's also named after the very first boss in Fire Emblem history. Also, Benny and Charlotte need to keep coming here because, you know, they are not quite... Yeah. Uh-oh, defense seal. There are a lot of enemies here. So, Benny and Charlotte are coming. Yeah, Elise should come soon. I kind of want... Lalzo and Perry are a little behind. Effie is definitely not behind, though. Kazer's actually decently leveled at this point. I'd like Jacob and Mozu to get their S soon, though. Camilla... Niles might be useful here for those Wyvern Riders, in which case bringing Camilla would be good. I'm not entirely sure that getting Xandra and Elise to an S is as high of a priority. Oh, I'd like... Although this is a chat full of Lance users, might not be the best place to... I need to get Leo and Baruka supported too. Yeah, working on S supports is kind of hard on this route, but... Hang on a minute, these two are already at A. Yeah, I'd rather prioritize two who are only at C. Oh, I forgot to show off Shura's stats. So, he lost all of those skills that he had while he was an enemy, but he did gain a staff, which is pretty cool, and he starts off with a killer bow. He looks very cool, though. He actually has one of my favorite portraits of any Fire Emblem character I've seen recently. I'd quite like to promote Odin soon, too, though. And Ophelia, but maybe later. I may not really focus on using too many child characters on this route apart from maybe Ophelia and Kana. Yeah, it's just, on Nohr you can't afford to juggle that many people. If I'm not bringing Mozu, there are a lot of Lance users, so, If I do that, though, I only have one healer, and that's not exactly the best, so... Lazo and Perry, do I really need Kazer? Not sure I really do need Kazer for this. So in this case, I can bring Mozu and Jacob, because I want her to promote soon, and then with that, I can now bring... Kana needs more experience, but I'd really like Odin to promote. And it makes sense for an Ultimate Hero of Darkness to take... Well, not Ultimate Hero of Darkness, but another person obsessed with justice to take part in this chapter. Okay, we have lots of swords in the center. Maybe, yeah, Laszlo and Perry could head in that direction. As could Mozu. And Arthur shall head to the side, I think. I think hopefully this should be okay. We've got a lot of mountains here. Anyway, let's go! Oh, we have this theme! I've missed this song! This is a really good song. I like this one. Dark Wastes. I could force these foes to flee, but maybe not yet. And now, Arthur, the Hero of Justice, shall head, probably this way? I'm gonna have a lot of incoming Wyverns soon. And Odin's magic shall be effective against them. And for now, I think I'll actually just pair up with... Yeah, these people will go this way. Don't exactly like that -10 avoid. Benny does give Charlotte some pretty good pair-up bonuses, though. So, we have some Lance users with Defense Seal there, which is not good. Actually, wait, no. I'll send Jacob and Mozu that way, and then I think Kamui will go the central path. Okay, come at us. Well, they're not exactly evildoers because,
I won't let you down.
Okay, nice dodge.
How about a 2?
They think we're evildoers, basically.
Why, yes.
That was very good. And Defense Seal Pain.
How shall we proceed?
We shall proceed like this. Brunhilde! And leave you with 1 HP. That's not how we should proceed. Still 9 damage even with Benny's pair-up boost.
Let me help you.
I do like this song a lot, though. Okay, we got more incoming. Okay, those Wyvern Riders aren't moving yet. That is definitely... That's not good, though. We have quite a few enemies here. Much as I like to do that, I don't like the idea of these two getting hit from behind. Especially with all these defense seals running around. Let's see how you do against someone on a mountain. Charlotte, stop throwing your axe at Benny. Okay, we have a lot of those Cavaliers incoming. And a defense seal guy. At least does do pretty effectively. Though that's, yeah, her defense is absolutely flimsy. And I forgot to give her a hand axe. Dang it. I actually gave that to Arthur. Now, I would use him here, but I don't like the idea of Elise getting attacked by a bazillion enemies, so... Magic +5, luck +3, movement +1's good, though. We shall prove to you that Arthur is not an evildoer. Arthur is a heroic hero of justice.
Ha ha!
And that's 24, and okay then. Probably best if Kamui goes here. Actually, Kamui's magic is much more useful than I gave it credit for. That is still not quite enough. And I really don't want to get defense sealed. Although I do, without lightning, I do double. 11 times 2 plus another 11. That, if Leo cooperates, will kill. And also if Odin Dark cooperates. Odin, please hit both of these. Actually, it does look kind of like light magic. That's cool. Oh, no, really? Oh, I knew that would end badly. Ah! Curse you, Defense Seal, my arch nemesis. You strike again.
Let's go.
I still think Defense Seal is just
silenced.
a bit too strong.
I'll support you.
That was nothing.
I also need to protect Arthur, because hopefully I need him to talk to Percy. I don't like the idea of Odin sitting there being defense sealed, especially since he hasn't equipped, yeah. In this case, I'll go with a butler pair up. Okay, one of you does have a javelin. Wait a minute. And it's at times like this where I like having a brass Naginata on hand, just to give her that little bit of a defense bonus, and yes, thankfully Odin Dark is safe for now. The same may not be able to be said of Perry, though. That gives -5. I guess I can go with that. Hopefully this works. Okay, let's just hope nobody holy crap!
How shall we proceed?
Well, that is way too much damage. And exactly enough to kill. Defense Seal, you goddamn piece of crap. Seriously, Intelligence Systems, bad balancing decisions on Defense Seal there. I'm disappointed. I was honestly this close to swearing there. Okay, I think Charlotte can take this. And she gets hit, even though she's on a mountain. Of course she does. And she's just overtaken Arthur. But I think she's got very RNG screwed for me. I've heard people say that Charlotte is... Really? Oh no, Laszlo's gonna die, isn't he? Laszlo is going to die. Yep, he is. Ah! I'm so tempted to just slag off myself brutally right now, but I'll avoid doing that on camera.
You'll be alright.
Well, this is not a good start. And considering there are forts here, I think there are going to be reinforcements soon. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And you hit with a 54. And the Defense Seal soldier is still alive. And we now have Cavaliers running rampant behind our lines. I am really angry.
Did I do that?
Okay, so she's actually safe for the moment if I get rid of all of these Cavaliers now. The issue I have with Arthur is his speed is just not really all that good enough to double for the most part. At least this will hopefully work.
Evil has met its match.
And now Baruka's essentially useless, because I only brought her to get support points up with Leo. Is there anything else up there? No. How many more enemies are there, by the way? 30? Ugh. And there are probably going to be even more. Well, at least that's a level up.
All right.
Her speed has major issues.
You have my support.
And yeah, she needs healing, so I need to unpair upify Jacob. Also need to unpair upify... I was about to call her Lissa. And then I was about to call her Maribel. Maribel. Elise, that's her name. Yeah. That slipped me for a while there. Oh, I guess I could try Shadow Glitter. Yeah, I do want Odin to get more of the experience, but for now I'll just try Shadow Glitter.
I believe in you.
Yeah, it's just thunder, isn't it? Keep forgetting what kind of tome it is. And a defense seal soldier, which... And Charlotte is almost certain to die, because the way they designed defense seal, which I highly object to, is even if the attack gets blocked...
I won't surrender.
by a dual guard or anything like that, you still get defense seal. There is literally no way to counter defense seal without outright one-rounding the enemy, and that is absolute bullcrap in my opinion. See, look at that, okay? That was dual guarded, and we're still gonna get defense sealed and die for it. That is not fair. That is not fair, intelligence systems. I'm sorry, but that is not fair.
I can help.
And that's gonna hit. Yes, it is! Of course it is.
Careful, please.
And losing her here means that I'm... Oh, you know what? You know what? This is gonna hit too. This is gonna hit too, isn't it? I can just tell. I can tell. Okay, then. Starves off death for one more turn. Okay, now would be a good... Okay, thankfully I can get off the mountain and then switch to Benny. But the defense seal guy is still alive.
Scary.
We survived.
I still just don't like the way they handled that skill. It's just like, again, the only way to counter that skill is to one-hit kill or one-round kill the enemy that... Okay, yeah, that's bad. Oh, now Perry's around without Laszlo. And we need tons of healing here. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and separate all of my healers at this point. Yeah, I wanted you on the central front. Meanwhile, I think I should... I don't like that savage blow. I'm not even sure what to do with Perry at this point. And yeah, really the only other kind of semi-counter to defense seal is to have so much... defense that getting defense seal doesn't even matter. Also, Benny's maxed out on his level, even though I really didn't intend to use him very much. just because I really, really want his power log early.
I'm too fragile for this.
Okay. And he's still defense sealed. Great. Sorry, I need to calm down.
Thanks.
Even with a regular heal staff, she fully restores. How that pink beret actually works on her. Yeah, Charlotte needs to be healed too. Actually getting her into a position to be healed, that's the tricky part. Kinda need to waste some experience here. Or at least weaken you enough for Charlotte to finish you. Provided that she doesn't miss. Okay, you're advancing. Uh-oh! You're moving before I was ready for you! That's not good. That's really not good. I now have 3 wyverns on me. Well, I can kill one of them. And possibly another one, so let's go ahead and do that. Actually, first that, because then the lightning will reduce his dual strike damage. So first I get rid of you. And yeah, Kamui having tomes is actually really useful. The ability...
You can't hide from me!
Or that could just happen.
How did you do that?
With the power of his aching blood. Oh yeah, and now I can just do that and totally destroy you. Also, I noticed one of them has a Worm Slayer. Better keep Kamui away from that.
Let's go.
Despite its terrible might, lightning is really useful for that brave weapon effect. Especially since mages in this game in general tend to have quite bad speed. Wait a minute. Oh, and you lose magic every time after you use it. Right. Now, yeah, there is a Worm Slayer enemy over there. Just gotta keep that in mind. Okay, yeah, Flame Shuriken would work, but then Jacob will get torn to shreds by all those enemies. Actually, activating the Dragon's Vein there would be okay, it's just that I can't really do that. Kind of wish Arthur had some kind of a... Alternatively, I kind of wish that... Like, Elise could pair up and then, but then she'd, like, die, so yeah. This is the question. Because that actually does kill. And I really would like that Wyvern Rider out of my face.
One more.
And I just noticed there are more Wyvern Riders incoming. Double level up though, that's cool.
This won't do.
And that's okay. Probably should have given her a Yumi in preparation for her promotion. Because I just noticed, yeah, more Wyverns incoming. Wait a minute, wasn't there a third one? Oh, there is. He's all the way down there. And another enemy approaching. Okay, yeah, that is practically guaranteed to succeed, so I'll go with that.
I'll support you.
She can always switch back to Benny if things get tough.
Sorry about this.
I do think her voice really fits her, though. I've said that before, but yeah. So they're all gone, but yeah, can't use Yeah, using Baruka there is a bad idea. Wait, what does this do? Oh, the Blessed Lance just lowers her defenses. That must be why. In some ways, I kind of want to just use Perry as a pair-up fodder here. Because she's not really doing much on her own. I guess this way she can learn to be nice to servants. Because I don't want Jacob getting dual striked repeatedly. And I guess Mozu should just equip the Brass Naginata but not actually use it. And then what do we do? You guys have cluster and counter-attacking. I could have Baruka ferry Arthur over there to kind of protect maybe Mozu's flank or something. That sounds like not a bad idea, actually. Just gotta make sure to, like, not actually... Also, if I do that, he gets doubled by everything under the sun, so... Okay, and Jacob's protected if I do that. Why is there an exclamation mark there? Beast Killers, that's why. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Okay, yeah. What? Why is there a boss theme?
You're out of luck, friend.
Why was there a boss theme?
Justice reigns.
Why was there a boss theme?
Be careful.
Yeah, why is there a boss theme for these mercenaries? I'm really not sure why. Uh-oh. I don't like those Wyvern Riders. All those Cavaliers. Oh no! Please tell me I have a rescue staff. Yeah, hammer, not good. Not good at all. Somebody needs to take that Wyvern Rider out, and quickly. Flame Shuriken is actually pretty effective. And alternatively, uh-oh. Nope, Elise is definitely not going to be used there. I don't see why these mercenaries get the generic boss theme, though. Oh, and I just realized that I have, yeah, pair up. Okay, yeah, I want to take out at least one of these wyverns.
Can I have the wish ball?
All clean.
Well, that's one of them clear. It's the other one that I'm worried about, though. It's the other one that I'm really worried about. I also wish that Arthur had some kind of wyvern killing axe, but... And yeah, you do more damage when counterattacking. Okay, you can't reach. And there are... Okay, 2 mercenaries there. Oh, okay, the paper armband one-rounds you. May as well go for that.
You have my support.
Yeah, you have the boss theme for some odd reason. There must be a reason for that. I guess they were the mercenaries who showed up at the start of the chapter, but... Still, the fact that they get the boss theme is kind of... Well, you don't actually kill her. Okay, 29 minus 6 is... You have a skill, don't you? Armored blow. Okay. So, yeah, 29 minus 6 would be, like, 23, I think. Wait, no. Yes, it is 23, so that's exactly enough to, like, kill her. Which is not good, but you don't kill her. Wonder if there's anything else, though, that could potentially threaten Elise. Other than, well, her son. Yes, that means, yeah, Percy is a royal in this playthrough. Seriously, even with Ember, Elise is doing amazing amounts of damage. Tiny blue ball of justice.
That was too easy.
Yeah, that actually was. Don't speak too soon, Elise, though. Yeah, we need to be a little careful. Especially since we're kind of stuck on this mountain. Yeah, pair up for now so you can cover more ground. Arthur does have some great strength and defense at this point, though. And you do nothing, so there's really no reason not to go for this, even though this is probably going to miss. Or not. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so yeah, I'm worried about you like wasting the dual guard gauge. Because if I am going to attempt to... I could use my guard gauge to try and take out that Wyvern Rider, although he does have Armored Blow on his side. I don't think that Cavalier can reach, although it could go for a dual strike, but I'm immune to that, so... Or I could just go onto the mountain, which I'm almost certain that Cavalier can't reach. Okay, come on! You can reach! You can reach! You can reach! Why am I being so careless? Ugh. Oh, crap. Okay, if this... Please miss. Oh, thank you. Unfortunately, she does nothing, because Armored Blow and Strength Seal. Jacob is actually doing some pretty good damage with that Flame Shuriken, though. He's also not taking very much in return. Kinda hope that he gets to an S with Mozu soon, even though apparently his kid is not that great. I mean, hopefully they'll be alright with aptitude. How dare you accuse Elisa's husband of not being a hero of justice? You will burn for that! How's that for justice? By the end of this chapter, I'm going to get very sick of saying the word justice. And here's where we have a problem. Or not. Okay, Jacob will just fire you.
Can I have a respawn?
Yes, because apparently, even though you're not part of the Nohr cleaning staff, Jacob still has the authority to fire you.
I could do no less.
By the way of bad fire puns. And the like. And well, on the bright side, it means that the few characters that we do have here are going to get some experience. I think Perry really needs to get at least one kill, though. Arthur is doing quite well here.
This is mine.
Probably should give him a Master Seal soon so I can promote to Ultrahero. Yeah, that is a waste of experience, but I kind of have to do it. Because otherwise, she's probably going to die. But I would really like Odin Dark to promote soon. Oh yeah, at least can use that. Oh, and I have a freeze staff in case of emergencies. In case of emergency, freeze enemy.
Think I might faint.
Okay, we still have a Cavalier there. Still can't believe that Percy is the boss of his own paralog. I mean, there's a certain character that I actually know may be the boss of their own paralog, but didn't expect Percy to be. And we have a whole bunch of Cavaliers up there. Oh no, another defense. 2 more defense seal soldiers. And we'll get to you when we get to you. Well, what's his description? Incredibly lucky! Yeah, the exact opposite of Arthur. But the exact not opposite of Elise, so it makes sense. Yeah, I thought you'd go for him.
Let's get started. No.
I like that I don't have to worry about the Flame Shuriken breaking either, because it's quite a rare weapon. And yeah, I think I'll actually go for Perry here. And she dies if she misses. Or not in this case.
This route is simple.
Yeah, using a lot of characters at once seems to be, yeah, definitely making the Nohr route harder than it really should be, but I'm going for an all paralogs run. I know that's quite hard to do on Nohr, but I really want to. Definitely going for Mend here. And finally, Charlotte doesn't have to worry about dying for a little while longer. And you are the defense seal soldier. At least there's no more Wyvern Riders. Maybe I can try and split the enemies up here. Also, I don't think I need your assistance, Baruka, anymore. You've been a good sidekick, but for now, Arthur shall go it alone. Okay, now, here's the question. I don't want, like, everything to come at us at once, especially not you. I wonder if I need to talk to you with Arthur, or if I just need to beat you. And you can't actually go on those mountains yet. Great. Also, I think somebody needs to take Jacob. Jacob goes that side. At least we'll heal Perry. And not enough for level up. Should Charlotte go here? I think she might stay here for the time being. And I don't want to lure you all at once. And you're moving anyway. Okay, at least you are No, no, not Percy! Everything moves now. Now, this is a problem with playing blind. You don't know when these thresholds are for everything moving at once. In that case, I don't like this. I don't like this. How do we fight these enemies without, like, killing Percy? Huh. I guess maybe? Although she's gonna get defense sealed from that. No, he can't use Dragon's Vein himself, though.
Gotta eliminate it.
All before the axes of justice, I guess.
Thank you, Sidekick.
Baruka has basically been his sidekick for this chapter. And here's where long-range healing would be useful. Oh no, I don't want to hurt Percy though. And if Percy dies, I have to restart this, because I promised I'd recruit everyone. If we retreat back a little... Oh, you have a spear, I just noticed. I think if I go here, Percy can't actually get to him. And I guess I'll go Nosferatu. And he could have gone a little further back, oh well. And you can't talk to the kids with their mothers, from the looks of it, things, because the mothers are not actually...
Well...
Yeah, like, assigned to the kids, technically. Oh boy, that's a lot of enemies coming down that front area. I may need to use Benny here. So if Percy ends up, like, there... I wonder if I'll be able to get Arthur over to him. Maybe? Well, that's if Baruka doesn't die, and she probably will. Well, this is going to end badly.
We've got this. Are you okay?
At least that recovered most of his health back, but then he gets defense sealed, because obviously. And yeah, Baruka's dead. At this point, I don't really care anymore.
Defeat.
Okay, well, at least I have the hand axe equipped. Strength seal. Too many enemies. Actually, we can change that. That is probably a good option. Also, yeah. I don't know if I'm actually able to talk to him with Arthur. You know, for the moment, I may actually want to pair up, transfer Arthur. This is just to check something. We can't talk to Percy. Okay then. And every single stat is boosted there. Let's try this. Dragon's Vein! Flee in terror!
What?
Oh! Oh, that's cool. So we can avoid fighting them but it seems like you can't convince Percy that way. That is cool, though. Well, if there's no other way to convince Percy but fighting him... I'm sorry, but your mother has some very stern words for you. They even cry the same way.
It's team-up time!
I'm sorry!
But heroes always prevail.
Yes, they do. Yes, you should. You apologize to your mother right now!
Yay!
Yes, this stunt could have got lots of people killed. But I'm sure he's sorry for this. I could try and feeble... I don't know. Okay, one thing can attack her. Only one thing can, I'm pretty sure. Oh, but dodge, nice. Let's show Percy how the real family of justice does it.
That's right.
And I Dragon's Veined right on Percy and he didn't join, so I'm sure you have to fight him to recruit him. Also, oh, hi there, Wormslayer. Okay, so all the mercenaries here have the boss theme. I think that's to signify that you can convince them to give you gold with the Dragon's Vein. And yeah, not getting one-shotted by Wormslayers. Yay for an overpowered female Kamui. I kind of wish that I could still use that Dragon's Vein, though. Maybe I still can. For now, oh, you have a javelin. But let's see if this works.
This will be enjoyable. May I?
You saved me.
Okay, she's pretty much going to be promoted soon. And now we shall use Odin Dark, who knows no fear. And also knows no one-rounding enemies, because Odin Dark is kind of slow at this point, which is why I want him to promote.
Ready for this?
And he is very, very close to promotion. I have to watch out for that Beast Killer. Actually, really have to watch out for that Beast Killer. Yeah, I'm keeping Perry back. Oh, not quite. Okay, that's annoying. Oh, his strength's been sealed. That's why. I guess I can try. Sorry, mercenary.
Victory is mine!
And very soon, in one more level, it'll be time for Arthur's ultimate justice. He'll probably make a pretty good hero. Yeah, I don't really see Charlotte promoting to hero. She's got to go berserker. For now, I sort of want these two to get their promotions. And you still have a Beast Killer. God, watch out for that. Suppose I can just use Benny to kind of guard here. Weaken things so that the others can finish it. I really, really, really hope that that is not screwing us out of getting Percy permanently.
This should be simple.
And yeah, that did it.
What?
Yeah, I'd appreciate more speed, maybe. Well, speaking of which, you're doubling, but then again, this guy's a javelin, so he gets double more easily anyway. And this enemy just wasted a ton of experience for me, which I'm very frustrated by.
Overdid it. Again. Allow me to join you.
Strength Seal is a bit annoying here.
Rest a moment.
But at least they do quite a lot of damage together. And she'll be promoted to Merchant soon.
We'll be okay. Right? You owe me one.
And another enemy. I mean, another evildoer for Arthur to show the true ways of justice to! Oh yeah, that's pretty much perfect. If I let him get all of these...
Justice reigns!
then justice will reign! And I kinda don't want them all to kamikaze into Odin Dark. Yeah. I can always promote him later. And that's a lot of damage. I can always heal Mozu as well, so the enemy's damage here doesn't really bother me too much.
You're a bad apple.
Speaking of a lot of damage... Did she just say you're a bad apple?
Did I get stronger?
Almost. So close, and you will get stronger. You'll get stronger than anybody could ever imagine. Yeah, I want to promote Odin Dark, but maybe... Okay, sorry about that. Just wondering, I want Arthur to be able to promote soon, so... But if I... yeah, Odin Dark would take a lot of damage from that. Let's just switch over for the moment. You know, if I equipped her with a Dragon Stone, she'd technically have more defense, which means I hope that'd mean they all go for Arthur, but if not, I don't know. Please don't go for Kamui. That, though, that I'm okay with. Yes, perfect. They're all going for Arthur. Which means I might even be able to get him promoted. Then that'll make things a lot easier.
To the rescue!
She even says to the rescue. She's really getting into character of this family.
Ah!
Just a few more.
Let me help.
A few more. But not like that.
We'll be okay. Right? You owe me one. To the rescue!
Okay. You gone.
What now?
Beware my fists of justice!
Yes, fear them!
Taste justice!
Someone should make a justice counter for this chapter. And okay then. Firstly, this will be just enough to push her over, I think.
This should be simple. Allow me.
Unless she crits here. And she didn't. Okay then. And it did push her over. There we go. Level 20. Now I can promote Mozu. And I guess I could go for that. Kind of annoyed at losing Laszlo though. Especially annoyed at losing Leo because I kind of want their support up relatively soon. And you're just going to continue to chuck javelins from afar and be a complete coward. The opposite of true heroism.
I'll do my best.
I suppose I have to. Then I'll promote him in the next chapter, I guess. Like, as in before the next chapter. Okay then, I guess we can prove to Percy that his father is indeed a true hero.
Justice
Let's hope that actually recruited him, because if not, I have to redo this. Okay, his speed's a little... Benny and Charlotte were the heroes. Please tell me that recruited him. Okay, yeah. Just apologize for summoning a bunch of mercenaries and trying to kill everyone. Yes, yes he did.
No.
Pop?
It's true!
Yeah, he can stay with us. Especially considering that he's actually a Nohrian royal now.
Ha ha! Hmm?
Ace!
And it's Minerva all over again.
Yo!
Ace!
Whoa there!
Golly, thanks a bunch!
Yeah, he's definitely Pitt.
Percy!
Father, son, and mother, Justice. Well, yeah, considering that your mother just completely destroyed you there. Yeah, at least no one died. Silas? Silas, you do know who we're going to be fighting at the end of this, and you do know who we have in our party, and you do know what is inevitably going to happen towards the end of the game. Silas, you're a bit dense there. Anyway, with that, well, with that more mother-son skirmish done, next time I guess we'll be continuing on with the game. And, well, we'll be having some promotions of justice, so look forward to that. Oh, maybe I should tack this on. I forgot to check Percy's personal skill. Fortunate Son, it's the exact inverse of Arthur's skill, Allies within 2 spaces get plus 15 critical evade, and this unit gets plus 5 critical evade. So, yeah, he makes everyone nearby less susceptible to fluke criticals. That I like quite a lot. In fact, it also totally cancels out Arthur. Also, you'll notice that his level is scaled a little bit, so yeah, and his stats actually look pretty good. Anyway, I'll see you for real next time.